To our first feature of the evening, and young girls from pastoralist communities continue to bear the brunt of female genital mutilation, child marriages, and the attendant early pregnancies.
Well, some of the girls are lucky to be rescued from such predicaments and have a second chance at life. One such center that rescues girls in Kajiado is Hope Beyond Foundation, where Citizen TV's Brenda Wanga met two girls recovering from early marriages and pregnancies. And as she now reports, one of the girls took drastic and near fatal measures to get out of early motherhood.
Some 230 kilometers southwest of Nairobi is Oloitoktok, just near the border between Kenya and Tanzania. This is the land of the Maasai people, traditionally herders and nomads. Times are changing around here. Permanent buildings slowly replacing manyatas. Girls are going to school and learning a trade or two. But even in the midst of the sweeping changes, some things still die hard. At one center run by Dorcas Parsit, children play on their brick. It is a healthy mix of children from the neighboring community and those that Dorcas has rescued from female genital mutilation and early marriages.
Changamoto yenye huko huku Masaini kwetu, especially pastoralist, yote, Kajiado, Narok, huko kwote mpaka Samburu, Laikipia. Yani challenge yenye tunapitia ni ya child marriage na FGM. Wapatiwe wasichana haki yao ya kusoma.
Dorcas has been the primary caregiver of Little Peace, not her real name. She is 2 years of age and is attending preschool at the center's Early Childhood Education Center. Her story would have ended very differently even before it began. Peace's mother is a teenager and currently a student at a nearby secondary school. At the age of 16, she found herself in a situation she hadn't anticipated.
Nika-join high school, shule ya wasichana Amerikani. Baada ya hapo ndo nilianza relationship ya kijana. Sasa venye nilitoka hapo, tulikuja hiyo ka half term, tukarudi shuleni, nikajipata tukapimwa, nikajipata niko na mimba. Nikarudishwa nyumbani. Hiyo shule huwezi ingia tena kama uko na mimba.
Her humble background meant she couldn't stay with her parents as she progressed with the pregnancy. She got employed as a maid in the nearby town. Her boyfriend had long abandoned her. She was on her own. She says this forced her to make a decision she now regrets on her delivery day.
Nikafika jioni, nikaenda chooni. Mara ya kwanza nikaenda chooni, nikajaribu kujisaidia wapi. Nikarudi tena ndani na sisemi kitu, nilikuwa tunaenda narudi, naenda narudi. Ikafika sasa wakati nilipoenda mara ya mwisho, sasa ikanibidi nitoe tu, juu sikuwa nasema kama ako hai. Juu ilinisumbua vile, nikaenda chooni, tumbukiza ndani ya choo.
The new mother, after dumping her newborn baby in the deep pit latrine, went back to the house and acted like nothing had happened. Little Peace stayed in the pit latrine the whole night until the morning, when her cries alerted the neighbors of her mom's actions the previous night. She was rescued, unhurt, treated and adopted by the center's founder, Dorcas Parsit. Peace's mother was arrested and put on probation, but got a second chance at an education and reuniting with her daughter later in life. Parsit tells us that such cases of early marriages and female genital mutilation are still rampant in these areas and are largely driven by the community's adherence to culture.
Na pia msichana tuweza kumsaidia kwa sababu haikuwa kupenda kwake. Alisema venye mambo yenye amepitia na angeweza kutaka kupeana tena kwa wazazi wake baadaye.
Naisula, whose identity we protect because she is a minor, is in grade 5 at this center. She is another girl rescued from an early marriage and is finding refuge here. Aged 15, her minders say she is quickly catching up with the rest of her peers. She nearly missed out on this opportunity altogether. At the age of 10, she was forcefully taken from her father's home and given off in marriage to a man nearly 3 times her senior. Before she was married off, Naisula had escaped another cultural practice, female genital mutilation, by seeking refuge at her aging grandmother's home. When the matriarch died, she was forced to go back home and straight into that marriage. She says her husband's mother was determined to see that the marriage worked.
Kwani eti nyumbani yangu na nisikia nilikuja kuja sijui kusaidia hata, akaniambia si shunda. Sasa akaniambia ukweli, akaniambia sasa umeletwa ukuje nisaidie, umeleta ka bibi ya wewe kijana wangu. Sasa nikastuka, nikakuwa nalia kila siku, mara nikiambia heshima na niambia msinipe, ni sitaki. Sometimes nikaenda nikilala isha na nichukua na nibeba hadi kwa kitanda nilipia nao. Sasa kila siku nastukia tu. Sasa nikakuwa na mtegesa tangu nijue sijai kupata usingizi tena.
She was rescued from the marriage and brought to this center where she is now picking up the pieces of her young life and forging her future. She says going back home is not an option for her now. Her father has all but disowned her.
Anasema tayari tena kunaona kwa boya boma. So nakaa kama nimegive up, ni sina sasa ni atepa. Lakini sometimes tu nakaa nafikiria nikumbuka ni wao, lakini sasa ananiambia acha hataki kuniona. Umeshaina hata Masai anapenda ng'ombe na watoto. So anasikia uchungu kurudisha apeana ng'ombe na mtoto. Mtoto anaweza kufa na anyanyamase tu, lakini ng'ombe anapenda ng'ombe na.
Organizations like Hope Beyond Foundation and Equality Now have been making it possible for those affected by these twin cultural practices get some help. But it isn't an easy job. The same culture that enables the vices to thrive also gets in the way of seeking justice for those affected by it.
We'll have girls who have been rescued. They'll come to the center. We'll support them through our psychosocial program. They will also support them to seek justice through the court, because like I said, we believe in pursuing justice for the girls. So through the courts, they will be able to, the cases will be followed up, and eventually justice will be found.
Kuna wenye wamefungwa maisha, kuna wenye wamekuwa charged wa FGM, kuna wengine wa child marriage wamefungwa, kuna wa defilement wamefungwa. Saa hizi ndio tunajua umuhimu wa koti. Kwa sababu zamani tulikuwa tuna lose hope, lakini saa hizi huyu jaji mwenye tuko nao amehakikisha kesi zote za watoto ama ya mtu yoyote anahakikisha amefanya na justice imetendeka.
The community has also been blamed for being an impediment to the justice cause.
Kangaroo cases and courts can take place in the event where that case has not been reported. But once the case has been reported, chances of it coming out to other arrangements is almost nil.
While the campaigns to eliminate FGM and early marriages continue, the efforts are now also geared towards helping survivors like Pese's mom and Naisula not only get justice for the gender-based violence meted against them, but also forge ahead with lives that would otherwise have just ended up as part of the statistics of gender-based violence in Kenya. Brenda, Wanga, Citizen TV.